What's going on, guys? It's Colin Baker, aka Prox Baker, aka Mutt News, bringing us a video on how to prepare for Team Affinity 3. Team Affinity 3 is coming out Friday, as you can tell from the content schedule. We get new Legend, Team Affinity 3, Double XP Weekend, new Ranked in Battle Royale, and then new Conquest. So we got a lot of stuff coming out Friday, so make sure you guys are prepared. I will be showing you guys how to prepare for Team Affinity 3. Similar to Team Affinity 2, if you guys didn't know, Team Affinity 3 will be all 99s, so it'll be 30 99 overall players for each team. And yeah, basically it's probably similar to Team Affinity or Chapter 2. There'll probably be some choice pack, maybe what's it called, the monthly award pack, choice pack probably there, and then a bunch of other random the show packs. But you can get ahead of Chapter 3 already. And what I'll be doing is I'll be buying a bunch of these live series cards or even non-live series cards and just buying them cheap so you can put them in the exchanges when they come out. So for example, most of these guys in this Spring Breakout and Soul series, they're very, at least they were, I don't know if they are still, but they're very, very cheap beginning of Team Affinity. So you can buy those guys and do the exchanges that way. Gives you a lot of points for the exchange. So what's it called? Soul series or Spring Breakout. Yeah, a bunch of these guys are very cheap and they'll give you a bunch of points for exchanges. So like, who's the cheapest 90 overall? 4,000 for these guys. You just buy a bunch of these guys and save up for the exchange. So that could be a good option. Jordan Lawler. That's funny. So a bunch of Jordan Lawler first Bowman cards. Hopefully he does good. But Jordan Lawler, we have him. He's cheap. I mean, 6K is decently cheap, but obviously you want to find better value. Even the 87s are decently cheap. 2,400 stubs. And you'll get a bunch of stubs. Let's look at how much they're worth in the exchanges. So if you go here, player exchange, the max you can do is 150,000. I'm sure there'll be another one. Maybe they'll do maybe a 250 one, 300,000 one for like maybe 50,000 Team Affinity maybe. But for the 150,000, a 90 overall, 75,000. So just the 290 overalls. So that's like 8K to get 30,000, which isn't bad. Obviously, it's really, really good. So you get 2 holidays for, well, holiday expensive. I mean, holiday was like 6K maybe, but it's really worth it in my opinion. So yeah, 75,000. You buy 2 of those, you get 30,000. That's halfway to a boss. I'm sure maybe it will be the same as Chapter 2. Who knows? We don't know the whole logistics with that. But if you just do those 2, you will get the choice pack here, and I'm sure there'll be a choice pack for Team Affinity 3. If not, that's gonna be a big issue because packs have been really hard to get. But yeah, if you just buy 2 of those 90 overalls for like 8K, 12K, you'll be able to get halfway through a champion, or what do you call it? What's it called? Boss. ALE's boss. Go halfway through that, and if you just do all these 2, it'll be fast too. But 87s are 34,000. So what's that? That's about 4-ish, because 34 plus 34 is about 70,000. You'll need like about 5 87s to do 150,000 one. So that's probably the same value as the 90 overalls. I mean, that's 10. It's about like 10K. No, that's about 12,000K or 12,000. Because each of them were out like 2,500, 75 of them. But yeah, so obviously the 90 overalls are worth it more. if you can get the 4,000 ones, like the AL East one, or sorry, the Central ones. I think there's a Cardinal guy. I think there's a Reds guy. And then who's the other cheap one? There's another cheap one. We'll look. But honestly, I would just buy a bunch of these guys. And if not, if they, I don't know what to try to say. If they don't do out good, they're not going to go down a whole lot, I don't think. Yeah, Cardinals, cheap one, Diamondbacks, and Reds. So, unfortunately, the Reds and Reds and the Cardinals are in the same division. But yeah, and then Diamondbacks are in the NL West. So you'll get a couple if you want to do those two. You know, the holiday one's worth it too. Obviously, that's in the. Obviously, you'd rather buy the Diamondbacks one compared to the Padres guy because you just need 2 of the 90 overalls. That's 80K ish. So, or sorry, that's like yeah, it's like 9,000K. Oh my God, why do I keep saying that? 9,000 stubs instead of 12,000 stubs. So just buy a bunch of the Jordan Lawlers. Pittsburgh, same thing. You could buy a bunch of the Cardinals guys. Unfortunately, there is no Mariner or AL West guy. There is no AL Central guy, and there is no NL East guy. So that's kind of unfortunate for the 90 overalls. I see NL East player for 87s there. There's a AL. No, we already have the AL West or AL East. Do we AL West? Well, there's AL Central, so there's a AL Central guy, but there is no AL West guy, unfortunately. So that might be an issue for the AL West if you want those guys. But I'm sure there'll be the choice packs in the program, whatever they do for this pack, if they even do one, hopefully they do one, will be a lot cheaper. So you can buy those guys too. But if you just want to get ahead and buy some these guys, you can too. Oh, I forgot to mention the Soul Series guys. You can also use those guys too. I think those guys are decently cheap too. But again, those will only be for NL West because it's just Padres and Dodgers. So what lives Mexico? No. Soul. Yeah, these guys are cheap too. Obviously, the Jordan Lawler has more value just because it's cheaper for Jordan Lawler. He's 4,000 stubs. So you obviously shouldn't be going towards these guys. And I think the 87 mins were about a little cheaper. So Soul Series you shouldn't be looking at. Just looking at the Spring Breakout guys and making sure you guys get the best bang for your buck for each division. That's what I would do. You can buy the live series if you want to. I don't know if it's more worth it, more efficient, I guess. I probably should do some of these exchanges just to get some more things. I have a lot of stubs. I got Otani from the Vault pack. That's pretty good. And I just got Matt Chapman. Got 90 Garrett Cole and then 92 No Cruz. Sold all of them and then bought a bunch of investments. So hopefully that does good well. But yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about, just the exchanges. And then obviously don't do all the exchanges. You can just do maybe the top ones, top 2. And then you can just do the moments. You can do the showdown. Showdown will give you a lot. Conquest will give you a lot. Actually, I didn't do the Conquest because I didn't think the Conquest was really worth it because there's only one of them and they just give you vouchers. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't touch this Conquest. I just didn't really think it was worth it. But hopefully in my opinion, I like the Conquest with all 3 of them. It just makes it more better, and it gave you a lot of points for it. I think it gave you like 30,000. Yeah, I'd rather do that than vouchers. But yeah, make sure you guys get on the Spring Breakout guys before Friday because maybe they go up in price. If not, they're not going to go down a ton. They're already cheap. So not a bad idea just to hold on to some. I'm definitely going to buy some. And again, there'll be some more. I'm sure there'll be a choice pack here for 30,000. I don't know if it'll be the awards pack since the award pack's pretty expensive. But who knows? Maybe they do a classics one. I feel like they have to have some choice pack there, or some valuable pack. I'm not sure how much the Soul Series one was, but maybe don't buy these guys because they could be dirt cheap when Team Affinity 3 comes around. Yeah, because they already did the awards pack for this program, so maybe they'll start dropping these into programs, and Team Affinity 3 will be the kind of the first one to do it. Again, all these will be 99s. Again, I don't recommend buying anybody too expensive coming towards Friday, just because I feel like a bunch of these cards will dip in price since everybody will have like 99s on their team. So make sure don't be spending your stubs on some stupid player like Nalzi Albies or Dustin May. There'll be 30 99s for free to get. Very obtainable. So that's what I'll be doing for Team Affinity 3. Obviously not a lot of stuff to do before Team Affinity 3 to do, but I think buying the spring breakout guys is a must to do if you have some stubs. I'm definitely gonna buy some Jordan Lawlers. I'm gonna buy some, who was the Cardinals guy, I keep forgetting his name. Let me check. I might even do some. Actually, I'm not gonna. I'll wait, because yeah, I'm not gonna do the Team Affinity 2 ones guys right now, because I don't really care about the 93s. Spring breakout. Where is it? Did I skip it? Yeah, spring breakout. Hence or who's cheaper? I guess Hence is, but Collier's cheap too, but Lawler's cheap too. Yeah, 87s are kind of worth it. I mean, if I were you, I would buy the 87s if they don't have a 90 overall, like the NL East, like the Mets here. And who was the other one? And I would have to check for the Yankees guy. I would have to do some calculations on seeing if buying wait, I can just do it now. 5. So it's about the same price if you buy 290, buying 2 Holidays and buying 5 Spencer Jones is the same price. So either doing that for the, also you want to rather do the Jackson Holiday one just because it's easier, faster, just buy 2 cards than buying 5 Spencer Jones. But it's basically the same price for the 150,000 one. But yeah, it's basically the video. Just wanted to show you guys how to prepare for Team Affinity 3. Hope this helped. If it did, like the video, subscribe. Comment down below who you guys want to see in Team Affinity 3. I'm hoping for, I don't know, I kind of want some current guys. I also want some 2000s, 2010s guys. I think there is an Edgar Martinez 99. I think there's other guys that are probably revealed, but they'll probably reveal some either later today or definitely tomorrow. Hopefully there's a bunch of, I doubt there will be, but hopefully there's some good XP instead of like this 751. Hopefully it gives like 4,000. It'd be kind of nice, but who knows? It's SDS. But yeah, hope you guys like the video. Subscribe, comment down below, and I'm out. Peace.